Hey Jim, thanks for sending me your swim video. What I'm looking for when I'm watching you is breathing, body balance, and rotation kind of go together. And then I'm looking at the three main phases of the freestyle stroke. Recovery, what's going on with your arm out of the water, hand entry, and then underwater catch and pull. Each one affects the next thing. So your recovery affects your hand entry, affects your underwater catch and pull. So there's a lot involved. So as I'm watching your video, I'm going to try to break it down. And as I'm watching the video, I'm pausing it so I can get a better feel and a better sight of what's going on. So something you might want to do when you listen to this analysis. So your balance is off. I can immediately see that by your big split kick. You tend to flex your feet. It looks like you're kicking more from the knee down with that scissor kick, especially when you breathe. That's really throwing you off, and you're probably thinking that that's trying to get you to balance, but it's not. It looks like your breathing is fine. I would encourage you to try to take a left side breath because that'll only help your body balance and rotation. Let's move on. That was a good flip turn, by the way. Let's move on to the recovery. What I'm looking for is your elbow pointed to the ceiling, and I'm going to pause it. That actually looks pretty good. It's pretty high. You're leading with your elbow. And so just to kind of enforce that with fingertip drag and thumb slide. I can tell your weak arm is the left side because you're breathing so much to the right. You're not really paying attention to your left side. When you breathe, you're actually dropping that left arm too early, and that could be throwing your breathing off. So if you're getting breathless, it could be because you're dropping your left arm too soon, and you want that there to balance you. So let's move on to the biggest thing I want you to work on is hand entry. I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to see that your hand is entering very flat and shallow, almost like your wrist kind of goes in first, where your fingertips then kind of flare up to the surface. So you're very flat and shallow, and you're trying to reach, and that puts a lot of stress on your shoulder. I do have it paused in a spot right now. You can really see that split kick, and you can really see how flat your hand is. But you can also see you are using your hip rotation to help extend that arm. That's what you want to do. You want to use your hip rotation to help extend your arm out in front of you, but you want to go deeper with it. So working on that hand entry with head out of the water drill and fist drill is going to help you a lot. Once you got a feel for getting that arm deeper after the hand entry, then you can think about the catch and the pull. The fist drill is actually going to help create a catch. So the fist drill has two things, hand entry and then help creating a catch. I don't want you to worry so much about that right now because we got to work on that kick and that balance and then hand entry. So quick thing about the kick, I would put you on a board and I'd get you to feel what it's like to move your feet up and down and feel the top of your foot pushing against the water. So in summary, let's get a better, we got to work on that kick, kicking from the quad and hip flexors, not from the knee down, keeping your feet close together like you're scraping, you want to be scraping your toes together at all times. You want to feel the top of your foot pressing against the surface of the water. Use your quad and hip flexor. And then I would go right into fist drill and head out of the water drill because I think that's actually going to really do a lot of good for your hand entry as well as the catch and the push. And just so you know, as we move forward with everything, I'm gonna have you really focus on swimming over the black line with your head down, not breathing so much, so you can watch your arms underwater catching and pushing all the way past your hip. So hopefully this helps. Make it a great day.